Greetings all, Vanna here for Taurus's weekly message. Taurus, if you guys would like a personal reading or access to my crystal jewelry, you can visit my website right here. The first card that came out for you, well, there's actually a little chunk set and then a card flipped over. The card that flipped over is the Nine of Cups in reverse. While it may be difficult to say, it is very important for you to express when you are being tapped out and spread too thin. I'm speaking from my own experience with something very recently in my own life that's created a lot of chaos. I did not express where one of my boundaries was being overwhelmed and overstimulated, and it created a huge upset that would not have needed to be as explosive had I communicated more. That's something on myself. And that is why it is so difficult, especially with this Nine of Cups in reverse, to express when we feel that way, because we never want to feel like we are a burden on someone else, especially us Taurians. We so often take up the people-pleasing, self-sacrificing role. It is one that I personally picked up very easily because of family generational curses. You have the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles in reverse, both of them. And this was paired with the Lovers. So I think it's safe to say that this is not a happy relationship, with both counterparts being in reverse. The Queen of Thoughts, Plans, and Actions being paired with the King of the financial, and Abundance. Both of them in reverse. They were fighting and they created a lot of upset. You might be the child of this relationship. You might be the one in between all of this if these are not your parents. You might be between a really difficult situation with you and your partner or the boss in the workplace. But there is a lot of pressure that is weighed down on this situation, and it was put on you, and you are not expressing how it is. It's affecting you, and no one can read your mind, despite what some situations may feel. No one can truly read your mind. They cannot know that you are overwhelmed unless you express. There are boundaries that must be instilled here with the porcupine and the peony. Amoni. I knew it wasn't peony. The boundaries may be difficult. It may create some ruckus in the situation, but it's needed for independence. Codependency is as disruptive to one's energy as sheer staunch independence, and you really can just tear apart everything that has been worked for, because this king and queen were not working well together. It was not harmonious, and there was no respect for these boundaries on either part. Now, it does not mean that there was nothing to come from this relationship. This might have been a karmic relationship, and those times are ending now. I feel like, thank you. There's a big chunk of cards that came out, and I knew only one of them was meant to be it, and I touched it immediately. So we have the Camel. Trust that you have the resources to get you through the challenges before you. Absolutely, my love. Trust that you have enough. Trust that you are enough to make it through this. The camels store water in those humps to last them through that desert, through that walk. And it's going to take time. It's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. What was I saying about your independence? Now, it is very difficult to do that in this day and age because of how expensive everything is. I actually want to grab a tarot card. Spirit, can we have a message for how to... Thank you. Damn, that was awesome. Yep. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Star card. There's a lot of things moving, but it's all moving in the direction that you are focusing on. This wheel could very easily turn in your favor, and Spirit is offering that energy towards you with the Star card here. Spirit is trying to bring that over, but it is in the mentality that you are having right now. If you are so focused on the lack, like this king and queen was, this example that you had seen for so long, then the Wheel of Fortune will continue to be in reverse. It will continue to remind you of why you need to depend on others, why your boundaries should not be respected in the ways that you want them to, because of the sacrifice that others do for you, whatever it is. Hey, no. Stop. Sorry, that was my own tarot reading that I was trying to listen to. Apparently, if my computer times out, it will start playing. That's annoying. I'm being very drawn to the heron behind the woman in the star card over here. Herons might be a messenger for you. Other than that, they are very large, powerful, predatory creatures. Though they may not seem predatory, they are hunters. They have very wise eyes. They have very strong beaks that can get deeper than what people might think they can do. The heron is underestimated, my love. I think you have been as well. You have the boar and the seagull. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. Face your problems head on with confidence, courage, and you will emerge victorious. Yeah. You trust that you have everything that you need so that you can face this challenge head on. So that you can just go for what it is you need, what it is you desire, this independence that you want. It may seem impossible with the Cayman and the Poppy in reverse, but your dreams are as plausible as your breath. And that is it's coming more and more and more. The anticipation is almost over in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Oh, gods, I love that. Look at that! 10 of Cups at the bottom of the tarot. And then, what was this? Octopus. Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. I definitely feel like that goes back to how it is you're coping and focusing through all of this stress and strain. Like, you might have just gotten the notice that your parents are getting a divorce, or that the company is doing a merger. Something is shifting and changing. And fundamentally, the hierarchy in the stream of how energy flows is being disrupted. And with that comes a lot of change and upheaval. And you can really choose to make the most of this situation, or you can continue to wallow in how everything is falling apart around you and not try to see what is cracking through this new reality. Because something is coming, and it's in the process of emerging. Like, it is happening right now. This feeling that the spiritual community has, what everyone has been saying about the shift that is coming, it's occurring currently. And it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be overwhelmed. I truly am, my love. But this doesn't mean we stop moving forward. This doesn't mean we stop trying. This doesn't mean we stop growing. You are doing amazing, my love. Please keep moving forward. Have a beautiful day.